Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Tuba play Negative AE, and welcome back to Nova Drift. This is a game that I ended up playing on the channel for about 2 episodes and then not playing again. I think the reason why is because it's hard to talk over, but I really like this game, and it did pretty well when I played it on the channel before. So I thought I'd play it again. If you don't know what it is, it's actually really good. So on first glance, it looks kind of like. It looks kind of like Asteroids, because I'm destroying asteroids here. I have kind of like a health bar at the bottom, and for the first couple things, it is until the enemies start showing up, and then there's power-ups and upgrades and things. So it's kind of like if asteroids had like a freaking roguelite loop. And then we can press space to upgrade. And then the music starts to kick in a little bit. Let's go with split shot, huh? So now we have split shot. And we have kind of more of a control. I imagine I'm gonna do pretty terribly because it's been a while since I played this game last. But like if we went one of the other shots, I feel like split shot is just easy to manage, right? Like I don't have to worry about it. Now we can pick a shield. Targets projectiles within the shield's radius are greatly slowed. Shockwave or halo. I feel like releases that ebb and flow. When your shield resets after a shockwave versus do the in front of you. Okay, let's try that. Okay. We got most of those guys. So we basically have a shield that does a bunch of stuff. We also have to watch out for the asteroids. We basically have a shield that pushes out and then pushes back in, which is fine. This game makes me think. It kind of reminds me of like ice skating. This game, like, or I'm playing like an ice level in a freaking. Definitely assault body. We want as much attack damage as possible, and I believe. This is a boss? No, that's a mini boss. There's like definite bosses in this game, and they just happen at random points, and you kind of have to like figure them out. Next upgrade. Okay, so now we can kind of customize the way that we're going here. Regeneration is nice. I like projectile size, but you know, split shot is pretty good too. And the more you go down something, the more perks you get from that thing. So it's more likely for you to keep going down the thing. I think I'm going to go this because we don't need more split because we already have split. We could go for like triple split, which would be amazing. But I think what we do is we go power shot, which would increase our weapon damage and projectile size, one. And then we also get to go down that path where we can kind of like split our shots into, if you can see like over here, we can do the splinter. I think that's probably the way we want to go. So let's go ahead and do magnitude for now. And then we will try and upgrade from there. Now we do have reduced health in shields. From taking the assault body, and I think that's maybe gonna be what kills us, if anything, later on. We never want to let go of the shot button. It's just not a thing that you want to do. Okay, so we leveled up again. Let's take a second. We also get blast radius. Non-explosive projectiles deal 15% damage as blast damage. Or we go splinter. We lose some rate of fire. Or we can go payload. Lose some rate of fire. Either way. Either way. We want like homing. This is pretty good. Unlocks guiding and homing strikes. I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like we want splinter before we go homing. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, so I think we definitely want payload, but I don't know if we want charge attacks, which is what's coming next, I think. Charge shot. Like, I don't want charge shot. Bullet velocity sounds pretty good, though. So does blast radius. I feel like we go blast radius for now. We definitely want like area of effect damage. Because if on top of our regular damage, we're also doing 15% extra damage because of the blast, then I think we're doing pretty well. Rate of fire, pretty good. Blast damage, I think we want more than we want blast radius. Do we though? I don't know. What's rupture? What's the next thing? Rupture when destroyed, dealing blast damage to other targets. Okay, so we want blast radius then. Okay, here comes the boss. Okay, it's okay. There he goes. Done. Let's a reroll. We got another freaking fly dude. There we go. Space to upgrade. Okay. Let's go ahead and take Splinter now, because I think what'll happen. Dude, imagine just switching to Leviathan right now. No, we can't do that. Body Leviathan though. I don't know. I don't care about crash damage, although that looks sick. The body of Leviathan sounds amazing. But I don't want my body to be large. Okay, now we split. Now we have little like purple dudes. Nice. Okay, dead. He's sucking us in, but that's okay. We got some freaking mosquitoes. I feel like, okay, so the ebb and flow is really nice because it stops shots from going into me. We almost want to like dash away and then turn back to fight. We can upgrade a little bit, which is good. We want to improved targeting. Improved targeting sounds pretty good. So does volley, though. Negative 20% blast radius, though, is pretty bad. Let's do improved targeting, just because if we have improved targeting, our shots won't go past people anymore. They'll actually do well. They'll actually like start to like not home in, but kind of like, okay, we got to be careful with our shield. Our shield is very low and it's there we go. Our shield is very low. Our health is normal-ish. I think our health actually is lower. Really taking the assault the assault class is like kind of dangerous. It's like we're really hoping that our damage is enough to get us by and we don't actually run into anything. Okay, we can upgrade again, which is nice. I think we want more homing. What is this? Homing projectiles have greatly improved projectile targeting and don't degenerate. Homing strikes have negative... Homing strike projectiles have negative 70% damage and negative 70% or 60% blast radius. That's a yikes, huh? I like this because it doesn't hurt us too much to do, but we also like payload just to increase our damage by a ton. This would give us more blast damage, but less radius. We don't care about rupture because we can get it anytime. I feel like we want guidance first, and we can kind of like not necessarily home in on things, but have our shots kind of converge on like the next available enemy. Lots of shooty guys now, but that's okay. We're still hanging in there. We're level 9. Our shots are pretty homey. Gotta watch out for shooty dudes. Okay, we can upgrade, which is nice. Our upgrades have mostly been attack. Adds +2 projectiles is very nice, and then I think we also go that later. I feel like we really want this. Now we have +2 projectiles. And we're kind of doing pretty well. Nice. We don't have to worry too much about what's going on. We can do rate of fire too. I like rate of fire. Before we take payload, let's take rate of fire. So now we have an unstoppable barrage that will automatically target any enemies in range. Including, okay, here's the boss. Okay, so the way you defeat this boss is you have to get into... Okay, we need to upgrade. At that, we need to upgrade. Burst fire? No. We probably want that, and then immediately go to somewhere else. Okay, can we destroy this from... Okay, good. So normally, like, the easy way to destroy that boss is to, like, go inside the boss. Which sounds wrong now that I say it out loud. But you do. That's how you defeat it. Warpath. Gain a Warpath stack every time you defeat an enemy. Stacks diminish over time. So you just basically get more fire rate. On impact, based on their distance, could care less. But I feel like that's probably the best thing. Shield effect radius. So that would increase the like ebb and flow thing that we got going on, and we also get 10% shield power. Affects secondary. Okay, so then it just is more powerful as well. Okay, I think snipe. I think we just like double up on the offensive, right? Like we've already been doing good, and now we just get a damage bonus on how far we are. So like if you go away from me now, you're at a disadvantage. So we're killing it. I do want to go payload because we get plus 30% weapon damage. I could care less about charge shot, to be perfectly honest with you. I do not want burst. If anything, I think I go for this, but I like the kind of explosion thing we got going on with our bullets too. Like we have kind of like a mini explosion radius thing going on. Cool. And then we gotta go and collect those. Space to upgrade. This effect does not stack with itself. Your targets hit by your weapon are ignited. Again, sounds really good. It does not stack with itself. Okay, so you can't keep applying it. It applies once, is what it's saying to us. We can re-roll these upgrades, but I think we take the shot, the fire shot. Like this is going pretty well, and we already have an upgrade again, which I think we take immediately. This is so much fun. This game is so good. The two projectiles. So then we volley. What is this? Rupture. Enemies rupture, dealing blast damage to nearby targets. That's really nice. I don't think our blast damage is our main point of damage though. So now we have an even wider thing. So now we just attack a whole fucking side of the screen, dude. And our shots are seeking, so they kind of like home in on things. We're at wave 50, which means things are going to get a little spicy here. Things are going to get a tiny bit spicy. Good. Again, we attack a whole side of the screen, and I am about to die. I'm fine. I'm fine. And we can upgrade again. And we want to get those, and then we want to leave immediately. We want to upgrade. We're in a little bit of a we want the projectile spread to be lower. So that way we can kind of deal with things. Again, we want to destroy the head because that's the one doing the stuff, and then we get another upgrade. Okay, we get full facade, which is full soleil. I don't know. I'm not good at English. Firefly. Thrusters burn enemies, which is insane of you to think that I can even thruster into enemies like that. Okay, now we have like the biggest spread in the world. And you take more damage the farther you're away from me. So we want to keep that in mind. Okay, we got a boss. And we died. That's how fast it can end. Folks. Oh yeah, when I played this before, I played it on my other computer, so my progress got reset. But we used to have all this. Oh wow, this is. I feel like I want to play again. I feel like I want to play this again. This game is so much fun. It's like upgrade after upgrade after upgrade. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Look at this boss. Look at what we would have had to deal with anyway. That's another thing, is this game ends like that. So you could just lose. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. If you guys liked it, I hit the like button. I'll play some more of this. Maybe we'll play like 1 or 2 games in an episode. It's a lot of fun. It's hard to talk over, it really is, but it's a lot of fun. I think it's just like the builds are insane. Like you can just keep building and building and building. And although your run ends in like a second, it's I don't know. I gotta end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. And peace out, you guys.